first video I did about these perfect guitar solos covered tones, which tones to select or how to make it sound natural when you are playing over a bunch of chords. The next one here is sound, and it's sort of a very simple concept along the lines of, well, simply create a guitar sound that fits the tune that you're playing. But I've seen guitar players on many levels use a wah and a distortion pedal on a pop tune just because that's what their sound would be like and that's what they felt they could bring to the tune. But try to think, as a producer, you need another guitar player to put a new solo on Tony Braxton's On Break My Heart. Would you then call for the guy who has all the delay pedals, several of them, several distortions, a big 80 superhero shred guitar player sound, or would you call in for a guy who had a tone that were more in sync with what the rest of the sound of the tune actually is? I know what I would do. Here's a few examples of a guitar sound that may sound good in one tune, but not necessarily as good in another one. Now, please don't focus on what I played. It sounded like crap, most of it, but understand the idea that, well, this sound fits great in with this tune. It's a very aggressive tune and it's aggressive sound. Let me have an example where this aggressive sound doesn't really fit. It should be obvious why, but just for the example, I'll play it anyway. Now, there's no strict rules in music. If this is the sound that you love to play and people around you love to hear you play like this, in a tune like this, well, be my guest. But if I were a producer, I wouldn't call in for the guy who come up with this sound. Next time I need a guitar player for a solo, I'd call in for a guy who sort of fits more in with the music. In my mind, it would be more fitting with the sound along the lines of this one. Again, it sure as hell ain't a perfect guitar solo, but if you're asking me, and well, I'm the guy who makes the video, then this sound fits the rest of the song better. And obviously this sound wouldn't fit the other tune either. So it's fairly simple, actually. Listen to the sound of the band, the sound of the tune, listen to the lyrics, figure out if the tune by itself is something that is either aggressive or bluesy or what do I know, and give some thoughts to whether your sound fits this actual tune if you put on all your distortion pedals and all your delay pedals. If you think it's great, I'm not anyone to judge, I'm just a mediocre guitar player on YouTube, but still, it could be cool if it gave you some ideas on how to play other sounds or different sounds for different solos for different tunes. If you like this video, then please consider doing me a favor and getting my free app for Android on wayoutwords.com/Android. Thanks.